Hi, I'm Al. This is a video. So, as you all may know, Silent Club just got raided, and I want to give my thoughts and opinion on it, and I want to go through, like, a practice run of it, because I think this is, like, one of the absolute biggest moments in GD history right here. So if we go over here to Demons and Awarded, we scroll down a little bit. It's already on the second page. Holy shit. Silent Club by Luqualizer. Luqualizer verified Silent Club on the 1.9 private server, and him and a few others have been working on just making this possible in the 2.1 game engine, and it's working now. And I think this is crazy, right? So Silent Club, for those of you who don't know, is an old hack level from like 1.6, I would say, when club stuff first came out. And the fact that this level has been released and rated is absolutely crazy. I'm gonna be going over and talk about different stuff later about it, like story-wise, later on in the video after my little practice run of it. But I think this is really cool. And the reason why I think this is really cool, and I don't think it can be compared to stuff like Thinking Space, because this level is history. This is a piece of Geometry Dash history, and the fact that it's now rated is crazy. Even more crazy is the fact that it's projected to be harder than Bloodlust, so it's a top 15, potentially a top 10. And I don't know about you guys, but I think it's the absolute funniest thing how in the top 10, we currently have Tartarus, or Silent Akbar, Sari Never Clear, and Silent Club. And Thinking Space. There's just something oddly hilarious about the fact that 4 of the top 10s, if this place is top 10, are just complete and utter joke levels from way too long ago. It's super funny to me. We're gonna hop into this. We're gonna do a practice in a Silent Club. I'm gonna just like point out a few things as we go, give my thoughts and opinions on it as we go. Again, I think it's really cool that Silent Club has finally been rated, so yeah. I'm curious to see who's gonna be the first victor of it though after Look. See, okay, so funny story, right? Kier, one of my viewers, you guys know him. I mentioned in my videos a lot. It was like, oh, Aeon, Silent Club seems like a very U level to do. Do you think you're gonna ever do it? And then immediately afterwards, then, oh wait, never mind, I forgot you can't click fast. So yeah, here we are. This is hard. According to Luqualizer, by the way, only 5% of the difficulty comes from 0 to 44% and 52 to 100. 5% of the difficulty, or 95% of the difficulty of this level is condensed into 8% of the level, which is absolutely ridiculous. The ship art is pretty cool. I always looked at this and I didn't realize that these were spikes. I always thought those were like blocks, but those are actually spikes. So you have to like strafe fly over those, which makes it kind of hard because stupid ass mirror portals. There's a lot of interesting, like, curved strafe line in this level, I will have to say. Okay, I passed it at least. Dude, there's just something about this level that I find, like, extremely intriguing, because it's very obviously an old hack level, which makes this level so much better. Gotta go. Oh, there's no way I did that first attempt. Whoa! Calm down, Aeon. You're being a little bit too good at this game right now. Jesus. See, this is the kind of parts that I really like, right? I think this ship part is, like, awesome. I love this ship part. It's a really hard ship part. Like, it's much harder than I feel like it looks. But I really like it. This part looks so stupid. Okay, so I feel like you have to go, like, a little bit late. Like, not late enough to hit that blue orb, but like that. So you can hit that, and then you just rampage through that part. This is still going to be an extremely luck-based part, but I do think that using this little pattern that I'm trying to discover here, I think it makes it more reasonable. Okay, I actually found kind of like I found like a genuine, like a general click pattern for it that works, but I can't click fast enough to beat it most likely. So you guys can use the pattern that I used. You guys saw what I did. I explained it in detail. Go for it. I think this may actually make that part much easier to do, because from what I've heard, at least, the hardest part about it is to get up into this second portion of it, right? If you can get it up into the second portion, is not that bad. I found a consistent way of getting up into the second portion. Go for it. I think it's such a shame, in all honesty, how this level feels like it would be awesome, but it's just too spammy, right? Like, I would love to beat this level one day, but I just can't click fast enough for parts like this. I don't know. I just find it such a shame because I'm having a lot of fun with these like later parts, right? Like this part is super fun in my opinion. I'm enjoying this part a lot. So having the level just get thrown out the window by the spam parts is truly a shame in my opinion. Because I feel like this is one of those levels that really or truly is fun, like unironically. But it gets slam dunked into the ground by spam basically, which is, I don't know, I just find it really sad because I love this level, but I just know how unfeasible it is for me to actually go about beating something like this because of the fact that I can't click fast enough. Like I can get the first spam down. I think I could get the first spam down, the one at 44, because I found a decently consistent setup for it. That second one is literally silent. I cannot click that fast. Oh, I see how I'm supposed to manage to spot the place I'm supposed to jump. Got you. Nice, there we go. Okay. Oh, I'm so mad that I can't love this level because it's such an awesome level. But it has to be impossible, for me at least, because of 44 to 52. It's a really hard, that part is extremely difficult, like by every measure of the, like everything. I can't speak. But I think with my method, the way that I showed it, you could get consistent at the first one at least, so you only had to RNG the 50 to 52 one. I think it's completely possible. I think that may make the level a little bit easier at least. It may be at least a little bit more approachable. But either way. So what I wanted to talk about regarding of this level is that I don't think this is like on the same level as like something like Thinking Space, in the sense that it's a joke level that got rated. I think Silent Club's being rated is like the ultimate redemption arc in GD. And here's what I mean about that, right? So Silent Club got initially released in 1.6 very close after 1.6 came out, after the Club Step update and Electroman Adventures, and it was rated. It was immediately rated almost, until people started playing it and realized, hey, Robtop, this level just it's not possible. There's no way for anyone to humanly do this. And Rob was like, oh, sorry, I'm just gonna unrate it real fast. So the reason why I think this level's redemption arc is so cool and so interesting is the fact that this used to be rated back in the day. This was initially a rated level, but it was unrated within like a month or so. I don't know the exact like time frame of it, but not long after it got released or rated, sorry. And it getting unrated, and now 7 whole years later, getting re-released and rated because it has been verified legitimately is the craziest redemption arc in GD history, in my opinion. 7 full years from it got released to it's been re-released and rated because someone took their time to verify it legitimately is absurd. It's such a cool thing. And for someone who was there personally to see Silent Club initially get released and rated, it is such... I'm kind of like a proud father in a way, because I think it's super cool to see this level get released and rated now. Because it's always just been this looming level like, oh, is it actually possible? And it is. It's always been possible. It's just taking someone who's dumb enough and willing enough to actually try and verify it. Because the thing that turned everyone off from actually trying it in the past has been the spam. Because previously we have seen people re-release versions of Silent Club, such as Super X releasing a version, as well as Hushed Halls. But those remove the spam parts. They make the spam parts either significantly easier or just not possible at all. This one has been completely reworked to work within the boundaries of the update that we are currently in and make it fully playable as close to the original as possible. The only few changes that were made were things that were messed up by the 1.9 to 2.1 engine fix that made like some of the physics different. This is as true to the original as we can get, and the fact that it's been released legitimately now is super awesome. I love it. And for that matter, this may be one of my favorite rated extremes in the game now. Not because it looks good, It has 8,000 objects. It's ugly as shit. It's a 1.6 level, let's be real. But it's a favorite of mine because of the story and because of the redemption arc. I think this redemption arc is super awesome, and I'm very, very, very happy to see it get rated. I think it's fully deserved. And Luqualizer, my guy, thank you for verifying it. You are a crazy motherfucker. I can't wait to see people start beating this. I can't wait to see this level get some recognition again. It's so cool. It's just so cool. I'm so happy that it's finally released.